Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh my God, look at all these people in here. Hi. Hey, family. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in here. Hello. Hey. We're doing it, y'all. Juneteenth Virtual Festival 2020. Y'all see I'm having my own party, right? Oh, yeah. Woo. And here go my mama right here, all up in the video. Mom, go somewhere. I'm live, please. I'm live. Go away. Okay, as Aaliyah just said, we're doing this in our own homes with the grace of God, with some holy water and a prayer. So forgive my mama. Forgive my mama. She said she apologized. But anyway. Hi, my name is Eesha Suntai. I'm a fine artist from Queens, New York, and I'm so excited to be part of the 2020 virtual Juneteenth celebration. I hope you guys are having an amazing time. The DJs over there, they are playing their music. I'm telling you, I was over there jamming. I had to be pulled away from the TV. But anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to be presenting to you how you can actually create your own acrylic for painting. Okay, it's easier than you think, believe me. All you got to do is get those supplies. My homegirl Allie, she's going to put like information in the chat box so you can get everything you need. Let me turn Prince down because I'm going to start dancing again. So let me turn it down just a little bit, okay? All right, so I'm going to turn you around to the table so I got everything set up so you can see exactly what you need. All right? And in the background, you're going to see a few of my paintings are available for you to purchase. I'll discuss some of them once we finish with this painting here. Okay? All right. Everybody see that? Let me get a little closer. I'm my own videographer right now, so excuse me if everything is not within sight right away. Okay, there we go. All right, so first things first, what you need is you need a canvas, right? I have an 11 by 14 canvas here. You can get something a little smaller. Usually the best place to get this is an art supply store like Dick Blick, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and such. But keep in mind that they actually have these on Amazon, Target, Walmart, and even the dollar store if you're lucky enough. I have been lucky enough to find some of those things there too. So it doesn't have to be a very fancy canvas. It can be just a plain old canvas. Just make sure it has this here. This is the actual edge. Just make sure it has the edge because it'll make it a little easier for you. The next thing is push pins. I like to put push pins on the bottom to actually give it some feed. You can also get a grill rack from the dollar store, Dollar Tree and such. They usually have it. I actually saw some when I went there the other day. Next thing, you want to get you an aluminum pan. Okay, try to get one of those really big ones, like those big turkey pans, because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pouring the paint inside here just to eliminate some of the mess. And that's why you actually see I have some paper underneath. You want to maybe get some extra paper if you have like some circulars laying around, some newspaper, and then a tablecloth because you want to protect your space wherever you're working. Next, water. Water is very important because this is what you're going to use to actually mix your paints with. And you see my acrylic paints here. You can get that definitely from art supply stores. You don't have to go for the professional grade. You can get a student grade. You can get the ones that's already prepackaged with all the colors that really call you, really make you want to actually paint pinks, greens, blues, whatever you fancy, pick them up. Then you want to get some of these craft sticks. You know, if you got kids, you know, you've already got some of these in your house. If not, dollar store, right? These wooden sticks. Push pins I already showed you. Some clear cups because you're going to be mixing your paint in the cup. You want to get yourself some gloves because you're going to be making a mess. So you want to be able to take these gloves off and get back to cooking or dancing or whatever you're doing. So make sure you get some gloves. Get the nitrate ones, latex free, whatever you fancy. Some paper towels so you can clean up afterwards. And glue. Now I know you're like, what? Glue? Yes, glue. But Elmer's glue all if you can find it. It's a little bit stronger than the regular school grade. If not, just pick these up. You know they got these everywhere. They're usually like 95 cents or something like that. So I already got everything started. So all you got to do is watch me do it, and then you can do it later on when you have the availability. So the colors I'm going to be using are red. Now, to get this consistency, what you're going to do is you're going to mix some of the acrylic paint with a little bit of the glue and a little bit of the water. Now the ratio, it sometimes differs. It depends on the actual grade of paint you buy. Sometimes they're a little bit more looser. So first you want to add your paint to the cup, just a little bit to start out with. Don't put too much in there, because what will happen is you'll start adding things together in the cup and then it may not be the consistency you want. So start out with just a little bit. Then you're going to add your glue. The ratio is usually paint to glue 3-to-1 or 2-to-1, depending on how your paint feels and how liquefied it is. If it's already kind of liquidy like this, you actually don't even need to add water. But if it's a little thicker, you just add a little bit water to the consistency I say was, it's more like maybe like maple syrup, right? So I have red, I have green, yellow, and black. I know y'all know why. I'm not even gonna tell y'all. So I'm gonna put my gloves on so I can get started. I want to make sure to protect myself. And my shirt, did y'all see my shirt? Did y'all see my shirt? I'm gonna show y'all my shirt later. Okay. So y'all, we're gonna get started. I hope y'all excited. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it with black. Black is gonna be my background color. So I'm gonna start that right in the center. You can do this all different kinds of ways. I like to just pour it on here directly. You can even pour all your colors in one cup, one by one, slowly, so that when you actually puddle everything on the canvas, it's already mixed for you. But like I said, different techniques. Look at that. It's looking pretty already. Let me get you a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. Again, excuse me, y'all. I'm my own videographer. Get you a little closer. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now I'm gonna throw my yellow in there. Now, as you can see, when you're actually pouring the paint in there, it's not mixing, right? It's just sitting right there. That's because I'm pouring nice and slow. I dropped a little bit there, but that's okay. Okay, so I have all my colors 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start pouring them in there again. You can make a pattern and you can actually do it the same way you poured it before in the same order, or you can change it up. I'm going to do it the same, but I'm going to actually put yellow at the top because I want yellow to show more than anything else. I love yellow. So it's the green. Looking kind of like a bullseye, but that's going to change. So I'm actually going to add a lot of yellow. Ooh, look at that. Okay. You know what? Actually, put some black right in the middle of that. Just a little eye. Boop, boop. That's it. Okay. So now here comes the fun part and the messy part. I'm going to lift this up carefully. I'm going to bring my lasagna pan here. And I'm actually going to swirl this around on the canvas. Let me move you back a little. Okay. Let's swirl. Oops. Come on, tripod. Come on, tripod. There we go. All right. Let's swirl this around. And now you can do whatever kind of swirl you like. You can actually lean it down like this. You can bring it around to this side. Now I like to make sure that I get it on the edges because I just like when I actually paint where you can actually see it from the edge and the actual image goes all the way around and wraps around. So as you can see, it didn't cover everything. That's why I only added a little bit because I wanted you to see different types of effects. So that's one, right? Oh, this is my song. Leave that underneath there. So now I'm going to show you the technique of adding all of the colors in one cup. So I'm going to start out with black. Put it so you can see it. I'm going to just put it here. And as you can see, I already got a little bit of paint on my gloves. The transfer happens so fast, you don't even realize it, y'all. So I got my paper towels. Pour that green. And I'm pouring it right in the center, in the same place. I'm gonna try my best to try to keep it from moving around. That makes sure that when the paint actually gets on the canvas, it's not already mixing in the cup. So right in the center. Next to mine, that I need you now. Here by your side. Anybody else know Snow Allegra? Girl, she is amazing. There's a lot of UK artists that we don't even know about, and they are bomb.com. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, because I already added paint here, I'm not gonna flip this over, but that's another flip cup technique. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap it all the way around this original design. Y'all ready? Here we go. Now what's gonna happen is the color that you had on the bottom is gonna be the main color you see at first. But when you actually start moving this around, you're gonna see the streaks. And you see, I'm making a mess, right? See? Leave it to me to make a mess. Look how pretty that looks. Ooh, let's add some more here. Ooh, I'm having too much fun. Another technique I like to do is I actually like to blow on the paint. And of course you want to do that with, you know, something on protecting your clothes. So that actually spreads the paint around. So I don't know if you can see this, move it a little closer. Isn't that pretty? Move that around some here. I don't want to lose that, so I'm going to swirl that back towards the middle. And I'm going to flip it around so you guys can see. Ooh, yes, yes. Now you want to try to have this as leveled as possible when you actually put it down and you finish painting, because the paint is going to continue to move until it dries. The benefit of acrylic is that it's water-based, but because we're adding all of these additional ingredients, it's making it really loose. So you see, I'm going crazy now, right? I want to add some more color, baby. Let's get it. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Let me put some here. Now, if you want to, in the art supply store, they got all different types of things you can add to your painting. Glitter, feathers, gold leaf. Gold leaf is kind of like gold, but in a paper. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just swirl that all the way around because, listen, I want some pops of color in there. Let's add some my black and my green. Can y'all see that? Let me turn this around so you can see it better. Oh yeah, this is definitely a celebration of Juneteenth, right? Let me move this over here. Yeah, baby, yeah. I like that a lot. And you can do this with your family. You can have a paint night with your kids, with your loved ones. Make it fun, especially now, you know, now we're in some trying times. You know, this pandemic has made us change a lot, you know, in regards to how we exist, what we do day to day. So bringing some art into your life, I think, is always healing. It's a great opportunity for you to let loose and be creative and let your mind, you know, take a break from all of the things that's happening right about now. Ooh, I'm making a mess. See, don't be like me and make a mess. Oh my God, I'm loving this. Listen. Now this color palette I don't usually work with, but listen, I might have to change up a little bit. And I'll make sure I get that edge. Y'all see that color? Now the benefit of getting this plastic tablecloth from the dollar store is that all I gotta do is just wrap everything up once this dries and just throw it out. You can even reuse it once the paint dries if this is something that you want to do with your family, with your friends later. And like I said, I like to touch up the ends. So make sure that I cover all of those corners. You want to do this while it's wet. I'm just taking those sticks that I used to mix the paint and I'm just blending it right here on the end. I want to finish this with y'all. I really do. But I got to move on to my next segment. And I hear Tantra in the background. Everyone falls in love with painting, right? Listen, y'all, I got my family over here in the background, and they think I don't see them, and they over here laughing at me. I'm gonna get them when I'm finished. I'm not gonna call y'all names out, but this is what happens when you're working at home. You heard my sister? That's what I'm talking about, Sharon. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna finish this off camera. I'm really liking this. If this is a painting you're actually interested in purchasing from me, I will have it available for you. I'm going to sign my name on it. You're gonna do that on your own art. Sign your name, make sure you do that. I'm gonna varnish it so it has a nice finish. Put a hanger on it. And look at that, see? I'm just taking these gloves right off. Ta-da! Clean up a little bit so I don't mistakenly touch anything. That's gonna dry real quick. And that's all you need to do. I'm gonna move y'all back so we can look at each other again. Hey, beautiful people. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Very easy, like I said. Don't be afraid of making any mistakes, because with pour painting, there are no mistakes. You can always go back and add some more paint, especially after it dries. When it dries, you can actually just do it all over again. I hope I had a little bit more time. I hope I do, Allie.
We have a few more minutes, so yes, let's hear about your artwork.
Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to definitely first tell you how to reach me via social media. So my name is Eesha Suntai, so it's IG at Eesha Suntai, EESHASUNTAI. If you want to email me, it's artbyeeshasuntai@gmail.com. I'm taking commissions right now. I'm selling work. I'm actually about to sell some work out here in my neighborhood in a few hours too. So I'm going to show you a few examples of what I've done here. And I've put numbers on them. So if there's something you're actually really interested in, you can actually just put the number of the painting in the chat section with your contact information. And my homegirl Al will be sure to get that information to me so that we can connect and I can get you one of these great masterpieces you can put alongside your own. So this is number one. Color palette is kind of similar. You know, I love to do my gold. This is number one. I do portraiture as well, as you can see behind me. That's my little cousin Dylan and my other little cousin. I'll show you my nephew in a minute. Number two. Same technique of the acrylic pour painting. These small ones are actually 50 and they're ready to hang. I put hangers on them, so all you have to do is put something in the wall, whether you want to use one of those adhesives or if you want to actually put a hole in the wall, that's up to you, but you can just hang it right on there. Number three, this one is 50 as well. These are quite small, so they're actually easy for you to move around if you decide you want to change the location. This one is a little smaller. This one is actually 40. And this is actually on a canvas panel, so you can actually see the paint splat on the back, which is okay. What I do is I cover it up, and then you can pop this right in the frame. Boom. And it's small, so you can find these frames anywhere. Okay. Now I'm gonna move on to one that's more for the adult audience. Yeah, I'm gonna just show you. This is number 5. He's 52. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say anything else because this is family festival, right, y'all? It's family. Family. Keep it clean. Don't keep it clean. Number 6. This one is actually 40 as well. This is one of my first portraits that I did. So this one I held on for a long time, but yeah, she's for sale. My gorgeous goddess here. The next one, do still lives as well. This is number 7. Number 7 is 40. And the sheen you see, like I said, is a varnish, and that actually protects the painting. You know, so you can keep this for a long, long time, and you won't have to worry about anything happening to it. Number 8, you may recognize this one. Hold this far back so you can see everything. This one is for, it's from the movie, oh gosh, not for Color Girls. Is it for Color Girls? Yes, Color Girls, for Color Girls. I think, oh, my memory getting old, y'all. I think that's it. If it's not, please tell me. Please tell me. I'll be okay if you let me know. Now this one is a still life. This one is 150. Again, ready to hang. Original image, varnished, ready for you to hang up next to your own masterpiece. I'll hold this one back a little bit and show you from top to bottom. I love flowers. I love anything with lots of colors. Vibrancy of colors is actually what attracts me to the subject that I actually choose to paint. I have a few more of my paint pours. So this one actually titled, the ones I titled, they're my babies. I really love them and I didn't want to let go, but I have, so I want to share it with you guys. This one is actually called Rhythm and Flow, and this one is 100. As you can see, this one is larger, but it's varnished, ready to hang. Look at those colors, beautiful. Purple, gold, and yellow. You see that a lot in my paintings. You know, purple it means royalty, so I like to incorporate that as like a hidden meaning behind my paintings. This is number 11. This is 100. This one I was inspired by the beach. Lots of beautiful blues. Number 12, this one is actually inspired by my cat. I have another one, but I call these the Calico Sisters because I have a calico cat. This is 100, number 12. This one is called Up in Smoke. I actually bring it down so you can see the top. And you see the colors that you choose, it doesn't necessarily have to be really bright, bold colors. You can actually do muted colors and mix it with a primary color. You really surprised at how beautiful it'll come out. Number 13, this is called Oceans. Again, I love the sea and I love water. I love this one too. This is another one of my babies. I have one too for a while. Okay, and the last one down here I'm going to show you that has a number is number 14. This is Calico number 2. And again, this one is 100. Bring it up so you can see it a little bit more. And you see how that the light is bouncing off of it? Can you imagine that in your bedroom or in your hallway or your kitchen? Great conversation piece. Wink, wink. Now, most of my paintings I actually have prints of. So if you're interested in anything that you see online, such as this flower, my prints are 25. And this can be nailed very easily because it's really thin. I can put this right in the envelope for you with the USPS. And I have another one here that was inspired by my mom. She actually commissioned this one for me, as you can do the same and take commissions. 25. This was a still life of some flowers I actually bought from my favorite store, Trader Joe's. And I just love the color and I just had to capture that color. Sometimes capturing it by a photograph, it doesn't do it justice. So I just love the colors. And this is another one I did. This is called The Offering. This is actually my hand. I don't know if you can tell. This one is 25 as well. And I have plenty of these prints too. Okay. I have another one here. This one I forgot the title of. Oh, Under the Sea. This one is 25 as well. I have plenty of this one. Gorgeous. And again, you see those colors there? Lots of blue and pink. I love this one. I have another one here. This is called Octo. Oh man, this one, I hate octopus. I don't really like a lot of animals besides cats. But I actually found a really good image of an octopus and I actually played with it a little bit on my computer. I used an app and I just adjusted the colors just inverted a lot of colors. And I was like, whoa, this is really dope. I really have to paint this. I changed the background of the color. So I actually have this in a large size. It's about as tall as I am, and I'm 5'11". That one actually is a bit more expensive. That one is 1,000, and it's on wood and it's hangable. If you're interested in that one, you can let me know as well. But this print right here is only 25. So if you wanted something you could put in your kids' room, if you have a nice theme going with some blues and some purples, and you want to frame this in something nice, this would make a great gift also, because you can actually choose whatever frame you want to put it in, however you want to hang it, it's up to you. And you just give it to someone. And this is my ultimate favorite, ultimate favorite. I say my favorites are all of them, don't I? I'm sorry, excuse me, but they're my babies. So I have a lot of babies. This one was one of my first still lives I did at a large scale. This one is actually 36 by 48. This one, and I actually have it behind me, if you can see. If you can see it behind me, I'm gonna stand up so you can see it. See, that one is, oh, actually 24 by 36, yeah. So that one is quite large. That one is also $750 if you're interested in that one. If you want something on a smaller scale and a little bit more economical, this one is $20. And you can see all the colors right in this print. So beautiful. I think I love flowers too. Okay, I think I have time for just a few more. How I'm doing on time, Allie? I'm doing okay?
We got a few more minutes. So as you show these beautiful prints and paintings, does anyone have any questions that I can ask Eesha?
Yes, any questions, guys? This one's 25. Any questions?
And how, remind us again how they can order by website if they don't reach out to us today?
The best way to reach out to me is via Instagram. I'm on Instagram constantly. So social media is always the best bet with me. My Instagram is Eesha Suntai, at Eesha Suntai, EESHASUNTAI. If you want to send me an email, it's art.byeeshasuntai@gmail.com. So whenever you have a question or a concern or a commission, or you're interested in something you'd like for me to team up with you to do, I'm available. Yeah.
And will you be posting your prints on Instagram so
Yes.
people can see them individually and up close?
Yes, so I actually have a lot of my prints available on my Instagram right now. I'm in the process of adding the other ones that you actually saw in the version of an actual painting, but you can see them right now as we speak. And the titles and the year that I did them. And a few videos too.
Awesome. Can you, with the 2 minutes we have left, I don't think you told us, how'd you get involved in painting? How long have you been painting?
I sure didn't. My apologies. So I actually been drawing, sketching, painting since I was yay high. I always loved to be creative. That actually runs in my family. A lot of people in my family do something in the arts. So I actually went to school for art. I gained my BFA in 2012 from Adelphi U. Shout out to Adelphi, hey! And so that's where I actually perfected my technique. But of course, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still working with other artists and actually picking up some skills from them as well, or things that they like to teach me. I'm always up for learning something new, because we have to be open nowadays anyway to any new information, because things change. So yeah, that's how I got started, and I'm doing it as much as I can, as often as I can, sharing it as much as I can. This summer, I hope to team up with a lot of other organizations to actually show my work and share with other people, and of course, socially distancing, and of course, being sure that we are taking into account that there is a pandemic still, and we have to be very careful. But yeah, I'm always looking forward to opportunities to learn, grow, and work with others. Yeah.
Any questions about her paintings, the painting demo that we saw earlier too.
Mm. She's drying over there. I don't know what to name her. I guess you guys can give me some suggestions of what I should name her.
How long do those kinds of paintings take to dry usually?
About a day. Because
Okay.
they're water based, they dry pretty quickly. Maybe a day and a half, depending on how heavy you were with the paint. But and I would recommend, if you do want to varnish them, meaning top coat, if you are knowledgeable of how to do that. And I can also give you that information too. If you want to hit me up, I'll tell you. You want to wait on acrylics at least 5 days for it to cure. And if you're working with oil, which for painting you really can't do with oil, but if you are looking to paint in the future, you pick up some oil paints. If you want to varnish it, you want to wait at least 6 months for the oil to actually cure.
Wonderful. Anything in closing, Eesha, that you have to share?
Oh, my speech. I feel like I need a microphone. Okay, I'm gonna be quick. Well, I just want to thank you all for joining me with this tutorial that I shared with you. I'm so blessed and so thankful to Emoji Events for having this virtually still. I want to thank everyone for actually participating and joining and watching, because this is how it's going to continue for right now. But once we're actually able to go outside, we're still going to be able to get together. So let's remember that. Let's take the opportunity now to be thankful for the platforms that we have and participate and share and donate and laugh and spend time with each other. And once this is all over, we're going to get together and we're going to be able to share everything that we have and all the memories too.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for showing us your beautiful artwork and your babies. I know it's you painting your soul out. So please be sure to reach out to us or Tharisha through Instagram if you're interested in any of her artwork, as well as have any questions. Ooh, that's beautiful too.
That's my nephew Malik over there in the corner. He's chilling.
How beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Eesha, for your time.